Welcome back. I'm Robert, and this is my model vlog for February 28th, 2022. And today I'm continuing work on the Moebius Catwoman. So, if you remember from yesterday, I was dry fitting a bunch of the pieces. I got down to actually gluing them. So, I used plasti welds. You can see on the legs, and then I sand the pieces down. I pretty much get the seams to go away, and then I come in with what I use on this. I used Mr. Surfacer 500. It's like a thick filler primer, and then it's actually been drying for 24 hours now, so I can go in and sand this down and make it super smooth. I did the same for her arm. Here there was a much bigger gap, so I actually used some Tamiya white putty to fill it in, and then I'll end up knocking out a lot of that back to where I just get a nice flush section with no gap. I was debating whether keeping her hand off when painting, but as it turns out, after I attach this, there's going to be still quite a bit of gap there, as most of the contact comes from her thumb and this back area. And I should be able to fit, where's her belt? Right here. I should be able to just fit her belt in nicely, paint it separately, and then just slip it, if I can do this. It's upside down. I'll just slip in after the fact. And then I can just, after it's painted, just do a little sealing and texturing on here and painting it gold again. So I think that's gonna be cool. And I got the legs glued. These are ready to get sanded, as well as this arm. So I left this one in two separate pieces for now, so I can fill and sand this area before I mate them. And like I had mentioned yesterday, I use primarily for the sanding, I'll use these sanding sticks. I'll start with 240 and kind of knock down a lot of the shine you can see from the glue. And then sometimes I will use this little homemade contraption. It's what is it? It's a hollow copper tube that's shaped in a U. It's flexible, and these are just two thumbtacks that were epoxied in there, and it's just a strip of sandpaper. Like glue, there's a little gap in there, so you can slide them up and off of these little things, but you can use this to get it to contour more to the leg and keep the shape, so you're not really creating a flat spot as much. And then I'll also just use, little pieces of sandpaper. I mean, that's a lot of my time spent assembling stuff, is just sanding and filling, sanding and filling. You sand some, you fill some, repeat until you get everything smooth, and then of course we'll primer and see what we missed and repeat the whole entire process again. So that's pretty much what's next is just continue sanding and filling. And of course, this will need to get sanded down. And I'll probably knock it down with 240. See, most of it goes away and it leaves just a little bit in the spots I didn't quite get when I first sanded. And then, you know, finish it off with some 400 grit. And then I'll take a tack cloth and take off all the dust before I actually primer it. So yeah, that's it for today. I mean, I guess this is actually what got done up until now, and I'll probably work on some more today and tomorrow. See if I can get it ready to be primered soon. Well, thanks for joining me again, and until next time.